How'd it go?
All of them for 20 bucks.
Kieran just found a cargo cover for a Land Rover Discovery. It's just around the corner from our house. So I'm taking Bella and we're going to go pick it up. And we should be able to flip this for maybe around 100. They sell online for 170. So if we undercut them for around 100, this should be a good deal. So we'll head out now and go grab it. We got it, Bells.
Ready?
Tired. Last night we had a couple of drinks. It was Friday night, and while we're doing that, Kieran's looking at Gumtree freebie section.
Always.
As always, and it's crazy, like just trawling that, literally there could be nothing and then boom, an ad comes up and Kieran found something really killer that we're going to go get now. We're in a hurry. Tell us what you found there, mate.
It's like a Boost juice. I'm pretty sure it's an in-bench blender, but commercial grade. But there's something wrong with the electronics, so it's free. So we may as well just grab it and see if we can fix it or get someone to fix it, as they're pretty expensive. So brand new, they're around sort of $1,500. So it would be perfect for a flip, or if we get it all working, maybe a market store or something like that. Maybe we can do smoothies.
Yeah, and it comes with three jugs that were there as well?
Yeah, so three jugs. So all we would need really for a market store is, say, a stainless steel bench,
yeah,
a fold out table, yeah, and we have a blender. Bang, that's a market store.
Boom. Some people do lemonade stands, we could do a smoothie stand just like that. So yeah, we're going to check that out. I think it's cool to try something different, where maybe the odd flip we would actually get something that's broken or needs fixing up or cleaning, add value to it by sprucing it and then flipping it, so that perhaps we've got more upside that way. So we're doing that now. And also, just for that recap from our last video, what's happened, we sold the mannequins, is that right?
Finally, yeah, they sold. So someone's driving 2 hours to pick them up this morning, but that sold on eBay. So I sent out an offer at $250, but then fees come off there, so I have to work out what the fees are, but I'm pretty sure we'll end up with around sort of $220 something.
$220, okay, we'll say that.
eBay takes their cut.
And then something that happened off camera as well was there was, what else was there? A telescope?
Yep, so a telescope that we've picked up, and I listed that, and it sold within, I think, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Bang, right. Sold. But I sold it near my work, so I dropped it off in the morning, so.
Right. That's amazing.
Yeah, it was to a young guy he was just super stoked to have this telescope, so that felt kind of good.
Yeah, awesome. And was there anything else that we need to get people up to speed with where we're at? Is that it?
I think so. We still have to list some stuff. I still haven't listed those like Scalextric tracks. Yeah. So it's pretty hard to sell something if it's not listed.
Yeah. And yeah, exactly. I got the luggage cover for the Land Rover just yesterday, so I'm going to clean that up. Yeah, free, brand new. So we'll clean that up and list that probably later today or tomorrow. And yeah, we'll get this blender now. It's going to be pretty good. And then during the weekend, what are we going to do? Just keep an eye on the freebies? Just keep an eye on the freebies, I think. We've been going so hard lately. Yeah. I think they might need some wife time in there. Yeah. But yeah, she's starting to get upset that thinks I love the freebie section in Gumtree more than her. Well, at least it's not Tinder. At least it's not Tinder, I suppose. All right, we'll go get this blender. Let's see what it's like, and we'll be back soon. All right, we're here, so we're waiting for them to come down.
So let's have a look at the free section. Oh, look at that. One sec.
Was that a dishwasher?
But then why put stuff in the free section if it's not free?
It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating.
They want $2,700.
Dude, that's not free. That's not even close to free.
What the heck? Where's this person?
I had that the other day. I got excited. There was like a picture of just stacks of boxes full of LED lights, and it's got LED lighting free, and then you click it and it's like we'll install it with a government rebate for energy saving into your business, which is not, that's not.
Yeah, so pickup achieved. He said something like they hooked up the motor directly to a power source and it worked, but when they hooked up the when they tried to turn it on, it didn't work. So they said it's like the motherboard or something is fried.
Oh yeah, yep.
Which is way above my knowledge. So, but we'll have a look, maybe take it to someone to have a look, as it's commercial grade blender. So they might have a quick fix for it. It might just be something that they need to solder or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be interesting, yeah, because it is that expensive. That's a good point. Like, this would be something people might want to fix rather than just ditch. If it was a $70 blender, you just go back to Kmart or whatever and get another one. But this being commercial, maybe there's an aftermarket repair or parts place we can get to fix this up and flip it. Alright, so I've got the Land Rover luggage cover back here. It needs a bit of a clean. You can see there's lots of little dust. I'd like to get this clean back to as new as possible. It's from one of the latest models of Land Rover, so there's no excuse not to get that nice and clean. And we'll photograph it after that. I'll put it on a white background, make it look really cool. Make sure we pick up that logo to show this is the genuine part. And then we'll list this thing. Definitely we'll list it on eBay and maybe some of the local community papers and things like that, Gumtree. So let's get cracking, see how it looks. Okay, it's all cleaned up now. It's come a million miles from where it was. It looks pretty much brand new. The only thing I'm going to do is, before we list it, is just stick this down with some glue. But in the meanwhile, I've got this set up on just a plain white table with some lights I've got from eBay. I'm going to shoot it with a camera, but you can easily do a smartphone. It'll look really cool. I just want this to look as nice as it can because we're going to list it. So the better the picture looks, it really hooks people in. So it's worth spending the time if you can, if you've got the equipment, where you can get the equipment to actually to make it look nice. So I'm going to shoot this now. We'll fix that sticker up and we'll get this posted. Alright, so we were just jumping on the coronavirus thing still happening. So last night we were up having a couple of drinks, coming up with ideas for t-shirt designs. Came up with 3 pretty funny designs around public health messaging. Social distancing is now the buzzword, so we jumped on that, set up an account with Redbubble. We've got 3 shirt designs up now. We're just waiting for them to get approved. And now we've got time to kill, so we're going to go tip shopping. Kieran's found 3 places. What have you found here that we're going to go check out?
Shop. So one in Cheltenham, one in Frankston, and one in Knox.
Knox, yeah.
So they're the tip shops, and I find that op shops around our area, around Bayside, sort of Kingston, are getting overpriced. And you know, with all the coronavirus and everything, so many people have touched those items as well. So we kind of want to stay away from them. Yeah. And not many people go to the tip shop. So really, it's a bit of a tip shop road trip.
Yeah. And with all the public distancing or social distancing things going on, just imagine like people rifling through secondhand clothes at the op shop. It's probably like a little grotty right now. I'm not saying we're super keen to do. Whereas the tip, I mean, the tip is so clean.
Much clean. That's what it's known for,
yeah,
actually.
Yeah, that's known for. I'm just thinking there'll be less people, maybe less chance of running into people. So still kind of a little bit grotty, but we have no idea what we're going to find there. But hoping for a better deal.
Yeah, I think there'll be better value there because they're picking it all up for free, just like the op shops are. But the op shops are more of a business, you know, and the tip shop just say, well, look, someone might buy this, and you normally get better bargains there. So let's go check it out.
Yeah, let's go and check it out. We'll see you soon. Tip shop. Oh, megaphone. Speakers. This place is not very big, and there's not a lot here.
Yeah, there's not. That's bail.
Bail?
Yeah. That's a bust.
There's no nuggets of gold. Dirty cushions, maybe. wrapping paper. Looks like this is truly all the good stuff's been picked out. What about a box set of Aliens DVDs?
It's a bit banged up.
Banged up. It's pretty bad condition. Hold the press. We may have something. There's speakers here. There's Redback brand. Some of them are selling for 200.
They're brand new. I don't really know what they're for though. Let's have a look. How many is there? 10.
So these are them Redback brand. Yep, there we go. Can we get that exact model on the comps? Do you reckon? That's the exact speaker. 46 bucks each.
Ceiling type grills enabling. Alright, so that goes on your ceiling.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Let's just see what they want from, hey?
A few moments later.
How'd it go?
All of them for 20 bucks. That's 10 in-house speakers for 20 bucks, and they retail for 46 each.
Alright, boom.
Yes.
So that's good. That's a great deal. We were thinking maybe we'll offer them 50 or so, but we asked them how much they want. They said 20. So happy days.
Happy days, man.
Phew. Hell yeah. There we go. Damn. Well, that was a bit of a fail.
Big fail.
All I got was this platinum edition of Scarface, which I might just keep it for $1. It's platinum with a box set, pretty pristine inside, just a little fold down. They sell for about 17 bucks online, delivered, so maybe we could make $7 or $8 on that, but
big fail.
Yeah.
They had a lot of roof racks which sell really well, but they didn't have the keys to unlock, so
yeah. And they had guitars for like PlayStation ones?
yeah, they had a whole bunch. They had about 15 Guitar Hero guitars, but they don't have the dongle.
Yeah.
You know, which everyone asks as soon as you put a Guitar Hero guitar up, has it got the dongle? Has it got the dongle? And none of them did, so that would just be really hard to move. We could have sold them as a bulk lot, you know, just for parts and stuff, but yeah, probably not worth the trouble.
Not worth it. And the other thing they had was some Dyson vacuum cleaners, which I'm not sure what price. If we got a good price and they all needed cleaning up and maybe even repairing, but we don't want to get a whole bunch of that stuff, you know, just piling up without moving it. We prefer stuff that could go straight away. So
we want the home runs, you know, we've got to be fast.
Yeah, exactly. So we're going to go one last place, and we'll see how that one goes. Lucky number 3, dude.
Lucky number 3. Let's do this.
We've got a belly full of Red Rooster and a pocket full of dreams. Mercedes-Benz cargo. Paint matched. That could be like cleaned up. Okay, one of the first things we saw when we walked in, we ended up getting this baby.
So Mercedes-Benz branded.
Pretty scratched up, and there's no key for the lock here. But if we could sort that out and clean it up, I think, how much did we pay for this?
So 75 bucks we paid for the whole thing. It should be about maybe 20 bucks, $25 for a key.
Yep.
Hopefully.
The key's a number, so maybe we can replace that, fix it, and yeah, 75 bucks. Yeah, I couldn't find the exact I couldn't find this exact thing online to get a comp, but for 75 bucks, when you see the generic ones that go for about 500 at least, this being Mercedes branded, I don't know, what's your guess? We've got to find a price for it.
I think it's at least, so we've got a part number there, A888, so I think it would be at least maybe 12 to 1500 brand new. So if we go for half that, even 500, once it's all cleaned up, we'll get a detailer out. We're just going to go to a locksmith now, see if we can sort out that lock. And there's a foot missing, it's just a little rubber part, so we'll order that as well. So we're hoping for at least a few hundred profit.
Yeah, I'm happy to be proved wrong on this, but when you're at the dealership, all these add-ons cost an absolute bomb, and I reckon if you're a Mercedes dealership and this is an option, I reckon it's more like 3 grand, 2 or 3 grand. So yeah, we'll clean it up. This is one cool thing about this is to do it up and get those scratches out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's gonna be, this is me too, like it's gonna be a little test into how well can we do this if we go to automotive and try to flip cars. You know, how well can we do it? Because this is just like a little baby step, just a little bit of repair work that has to be done before we go ahead. So yeah, pumped. You happy with that?
It's been a good day.
Yeah, it's been an awesome day. That's probably going to be it for this episode. Next one we'll show you where we got to with all these things and how we've put them up, and hopefully we'll also have an update on the t-shirts. So until then, we'll see you later.